That is a big problem I have with Transport Fever, and I only ever have it with Transport Fever. Yes, I remember why we're here in Manchester. To sort this bus malarkey out. So I want a bus route that comes around here, back through town, and one that comes out through town and rolls around this bit of the woods. Oh dear. Just had a spot in chat. Okay, now. How bad is Twitch, man? Hello everyone and welcome to another video in Transport Fever 2. For me, on stream, it's been a while. It's been about 2-3 weeks since we played Transport Fever, so let's get back into the swing of it. Well look, there's quite frequent trains on this branch. I don't know if these two have just come out the depot maybe. Is he waiting for a free path? They might be, because he's there. Yeah, they're just a bit built up in this area. But we've done Liverpool and Chester's bus network yesterday, last video. Preston, Carlisle. Well, we need to come to Manchester, because look at this. This is not okay. So I've already upped it a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I want to have a bus route that comes round this neck of the woods. Up here, round this little bit and back in, and then one that comes round all this shenanigans and back in. Did he say the word? Shenanigans? I like how those two bus stops are connected. But yeah, as this gets more built up, I'm hoping this bus route will get busier. It's really and truly, how many buses do we need on this route? Probably only about 2, let's be real. Manchester 1, 2 and 4. Manchester 1 and 4. So where's Manchester 3 then? Filter. Show me visible. Bus Manchester 1, 2. Okay, so that needs to be Bus Manchester 3 realistically, doesn't it? Yes. Bus station. Yeah, I was watching Melbourne Train Guy play some City Transport Simulator, and do you know what? I thought that's a perfect excuse for me to get back into some bus and train related things. Not bus and train. Bus, truck and transport related things. Come down here. Yep, go down there. Down there. Up there. We'll just go back round the same way we came. I also want to get some cargo to Manchester if possible. Which I believe it is entirely possible. Wish you could just upgrade all bus stops. Like, is this the old style of shelter? Config. Doesn't look to be the old style of shelter in fairness. Yeah, we're doing bus Manchester 4 right here. Other side, please. My Xbox sounds like it's breathing. I I wanted to actually come back around the centre of town, but I don't have a problem with this. I reckon 5 buses should suffice. So I could see this being very busy. Bus, Manchester 4. Bus, Manchester 4. Nice. Where is the depot? The depot. It's there. One, two, three, four, 5. Let's go to the station. No, come on, hold 8. All vehicles. Bus, Manchester 4. Oh, hello, I hear a train. I see a train. Hello! Let's put some barriers on the crossing. In fact, all crossings should have barriers, really, shouldn't they? That's quite poor. How comes I've never done this bit? Oh, because it's just the cross-countries for the moment. How have the cross-countries been coping? They're coping well, you know. Every 4 minutes you get a cross-country service. Flippin' heck. London, Manchester. Yeah, that's actually empty. I say that, they're all quite full. I reckon we could get rid of maybe 1 train, but... Okay, well that's let that pull out, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, this just looks stupid. Yes, I know we're here to actually look at some bus networks, so... Preston's bus network is doing well. Each route's doing about 200 grand apart from these two, but they're the sort of more out of town ones. Right, back to Manchester. We want to come up this central road. Right, and then at this last one. Round it. Sort of next to that one. I just want it to be a sort of top bit with a flick. Sort of a deal. Right, we might as well do it for them, because they're going to do it just after we do it anyway. Right, let's sort of come back round this way. Do you know what? I'm going to double it. And give it to the next person. Whee! Right. Right, and then back down that way. Yeah, that's cool. Still not a lot going on in this centre of town either. Right. No, go the other way around, you'll come back later. So this should actually help the other line. Come on. Nice. Nice. Okay, stops are a bit too frequent. Bit of a longer stretch out there. We come in a bit just to get more of that centre. And yeah, round, 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 and then back. I reckon 10 bosses will be needed for this route. Why? Just a vibe. It's the only bus that comes backwards and forwards down this main street. Bus Manchester 5. I'd love for City Transport Simulator, random I know, to have double deckers. Because MAN have some double deckers, so... Right, let's keep it playing, there's no reason to have all that paused. No! Get rid. Vehicles. Manchester 5. How close to get to Manchester Victoria? Very, to be fair, it could have. Manchester 1. That's mad how little these routes were. Because that would have been the whole city at the time. Yeah, Manchester 3 probably isn't making a lot, to be fair. Saying that, it's all full. That one's empty though. Right, 'cause... Wow. Wow. Okay, we need more trains on here, or bigger capacity, so I'm going to go for... replacing them. Can we grab Scotsman? No. I don't know what the capacity of these is at the minute. But I have a feeling it's not what I'm about to make it, so... Right, it's 120. Okay. Let's have 3 more. Yeah, let's do it. How long is each train, actually? $100 meters, yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. What I wanted to do was modernise all the stations, and yes, I know I've just got rid of an absolute flip load of people. But it all makes sense. Why won't it let me build? Right. Catenary, no. We'll have LEDs. Yeah, this route's going to get upgraded, I've decided. I'm going to do some more of this in my spare time when I get some. Because unfortunately, I have all the time in the world, just never the motivation. Oh, I haven't added Manchester back to the stops list. I thought it would have just replaced it also. Unless two trains are currently having a face-off with each other, which could very likely be a case. No, it is struggling to connect stations. It's because it's trying to go back that way. Go to the bus station as well. 1, 2, 3, 2. Basically that. 1, 3, 2, 4, and 5. There we go. Here comes the modernisation of the route. See all these people sitting here? Goodbye. I'm modernising a route, okay? Because I know it's probably peeing all of you off that I haven't done it yet. Hang on. 4 tracks. Why is the construction not possible? It just is. There we go. What's here? Right, the tram. Okay, let's put the bus station in first. Which needs 2 left and 2 right. Tram track, yes. Electric. Get rid of this depot. 1. Yeah, that'll do. 1, 2. No, 1. Hang on, no. 1. 4, 2, and that needs to go on 3. That's got the tram. That one's fine. That one is now no longer fine. That's because you're trying to go on a completely incorrect platform, you wally. You can have 3, but you can also have 4 as well. London, Liverpool. What platforms can you have? That's London. You can have all of them. That's sweet. That's wicked. Let's replace the signals on here as well. I know this doesn't make for thrilling content, so I apologise. But it is a part of the game, in fairness. Oh, hang on. I've already got LEDs in here. Yeah, I've got LEDs up to there. So that's a semaphore. Right, I'm gonna finish this line and then try and see about getting some freight in Manchester. I've already done those LEDs. My god, we really don't have many signals down this way. Right, I'm putting in another 2 signal blocks. One there. One about here-ish. And I'm making this crossing have gates on it. There we go. Because I don't really see any to upgrade it, but I need something a little bit more heavy duty. Cool, that's going at a rate of knots. Come on, Mr. Autosave. Leeds and York, the bus network is good. I can sleep. Right, looks like we've already done the ECML. So is it fine from here? Yes, that route actually wasn't that difficult to upgrade, and that's what it's all about. Once we upgrade slightly more. What was that? A 4-track station? Yeah. 4-track passenger station. Nice. Right. 3 and 5, you should be on 4. And Mr. LNERs, you should be in the middle. 2, 3. There we go. Right, and then there's a small amount of track. No, there's quite a large amount of track. In fact, there's quite a substantial amount of track. All of this, and I'm just going to have to come back to electrify it anyway. Makes you wonder. Should we just electrify it? I don't know. I don't actually know what this stream is. Don't actually know what we're streaming. Transport Fever, Croydon, and TSW6. Alright. I can do that. I didn't actually look at what I put down. So that's done all the way down there. Any stations that could need redoing? Newcastle. Oh my god, look at the buses. Ah, look at the bus network. Woo. You know, I hate a bad bus network, right? Yeah. Nice. Flipping heck, is he gonna stop? We left that lane. Scotty versus Scotty. Should we put one way? No. Yeah, I was going to say, because this should always have the right of way over that. It's going a much greater distance. God, Leeds and York is expanding that side. Right, this is going to be easy. Get rid of the bus station. Put a new bus station in. Tram tracks, no. I'm going to go platform 2 and try and lengthen it. Instead of having such a long ass road, maybe. Do you want to play ball like that? No. don't really want to play ball like that. That's a shame. Nice. One can go on one, one can go on two, can go on two. So let's have a route that comes down, around, and back down again. And then, yeah, same thing around here, sort of up and then back down. And maybe it takes a much more direct route down. Right, come round. Oh, that's a great play. Oh, that's almost like it was made to turn around. I know those are very close together, but hey. Newcastle hasn't actually had a bus network that long, really, has it? How long has it had it? Fair bit, actually. Game time wise. Right, let's keep game time playing. Don't know why, but I have a habit to keep pausing the game time. Yeah, that's cool. Grove Road. Bus, Newcastle 3. There's another Liverpool-Newcastle train arriving. Newcastle 3. Yeah, we'll come round here. Yeah, we'll sort of follow this route. Flippin' heck, that's a hill and a half. And go sort of back from there, I reckon. What's this? Another Liverpool-Newcastle. How frequent are these? Every 3 minutes? Where's the next one? There's quite a few. Ah, they must be arriving. All from like depot runs and stuff. Yeah. Wow. Bus Newcastle 1. 11. Right. 10 vehicles. Let's replace all these vehicles. We'll do this, which is 14, and get another 10 on. Or we're going to break the game. Bus Newcastle 2 seems to have similar problems. So we'll do the coaches. But I'm only going to add 5 more onto this route, just because I feel like this route doesn't struggle anywhere near as much. Have I created the line? No, I haven't. Let's create the line. Right, I'm gonna get a quick sip of my tea while the autosave does its thing. Cool, that was a quick sip. Right, then it needs to come that way, and then back down the way it came. Basically mirrors Route 2, but doesn't go up the central belt. Bus Newcastle 3. I reckon 8 on both routes should suffice. 3. And I've just named them both 3 when one of them's meant to be 4. Yeah, this bus station does need to be a bit longer. Okay, let's destroy the main road. And let's have a new main road. Because I understand that road is probably very important. Right. Okay, right, that's cool. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna check my phone 1 second. No, I didn't want to check Xbox app. I want to check that. Right, I apologise for that. I just had to message a friend. What was I doing? Is the entire ECML high-speed line? Look at me go! We're getting some congestion. We are ready, aren't we? Right. Right. I think we're just gonna have to suck it up, to be fair. I don't think there's a lot I can do about it. What's date speed on? Why is there so much traffic on this central belt? Peterborough's bus network is fine. Where is all... It's all here. And there's only one stop. Let me upgrade the buses. Do you know what? These bad boys. Oh my god, I never put... Did I make bus routes and not put buses on them to help Peterborough's? 2, 3... Oh my lord. That's why there's so much traffic still, because you can make routes. But unless you put things on them, they ain't going to go very well. Right, let's get 20 new buses from... Here, there's a depot here. Can't see a closer one at Peterborough. Bus Peterborough 2. And you know what? I'm going to do a little experiment. Which depot is closer? Because I wonder if this one's closer. And we haven't been to London in so damn long in this game. I just want to see how things are doing. Yeah, buy 10 vehicles just to sell them all. So bus Peterborough 2 and bus Peterborough 3. Is this station getting some proper use now? How are the buses? Right, they could all do with having an upgrade. Yeah. And get rid of 5 on this route. Bus London 3. I saw that one struggling, to be fair. Bus London 4. Bus London 5. Oh, how is the bus London Reading doing actually? Okay, it makes $1. Not as much dollar as what it used to. I'm going to get rid of 7 vehicles on it. Because people do like to drive down there. Which is interesting. Oh yeah, that runs alongside the West Coast Main Line for a bit. And darts off. Glad to see it getting used though. It could do with some more flipping trains. It could do with another 2 more at least. And if it could do with 2 more trains, then I'm going to need to put a couple more signal blocks in. One way. Yes, yes. One way, yes, yes. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. And then that's... It's got catenary on it as well. Wow. This ain't good. West Coast Main Line cannot be semaphores. Regardless of what era it is in. Nice. We have to get a run on the whole West Coast Main Line for sure. Okay, right, that's... I feel like I keep following this train, it keeps appearing. Oh, it's a different one. It's alright then. Yeah, this West Coast Main Line really isn't as signalled as it should be. What's all this for? London, Birmingham? When did this start struggling so much? We get 2 of them. 78 miles an hour. We'll use some of these. $140 capacity, and we'll get 3 more of them. Which is all the more reason to start signalling this route up properly. Because there's no point having fast trains if they're just stopped at signals. Right, considering you're on a major main line, I'd like to see that crossing a little bit more professional. You know, maybe. Just maybe. I think we're LED'd all the way to Birmingham now. With a couple more signal blocks. Put one there as well. Who's he? Yeah, that is going to be it for today's Transport Fever 2 video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye for now.